Having trouble with the camo grind, my friend? Hi, my name is Reed, and in this video, I want to show you how to unlock Dark Matter Ultra in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and some tips and tricks to help you get there yourself. First of all, you may be asking yourself, what the heck is Dark Matter Ultra, and why do I want it? Dark Matter Ultra is one of two reactive camos you can equip for your gun in Cold War. These camos are labeled reactive because they're animated and they generally look really cool. When you unlock this camo, you can equip it on any gun in the game. The process for unlocking Dark Matter Ultra is relatively straightforward, but extremely time-consuming and difficult. The basics of unlocking it are as follows. With every weapon in the game, there are certain challenges that you are given that, when completed, will give you a weapon camo. There are 35 camos you can unlock on every weapon, and completing all of the camo challenges for that weapon will unlock you a gold camo. To get Dark Matter Ultra, you need to unlock that gold camo on all 29 of the weapons currently in the game. The camo challenges on these guns are very similar, but can change depending on the type of weapon. Okay, long-winded explanation over. Let's get to the tips on how to unlock this for yourself. There are 9 types of weapons in this game, and most camo challenges are the same for every weapon in each category. So I'll give a few tips in each category instead of each weapon, because that would take forever. I'm also going to give the weapon a difficulty rating of 1 out of 5, 5 being extremely difficult and 1 being my grandma could do this blindfolded. Why don't we start with the assault rifles, probably the easiest in the game. I would say these weapons are a great way to start and teach yourself about the camo grind itself, and how painful it is. The only challenges that are difficult with these are getting kills with enemies that are behind cover. I recommend taking people off of head glitches and peeking places that are common camping spots with cover, such as Nuketown's windows. Overall, these weapons are a 1 out of 5, not very difficult. SMGs are similar in difficulty to the ARs, so they're a good place to go next. The 2 difficulty with these guns are the long shots and point blank kills. For long shots, I recommend holding long angles and building your attachments to help you long range. For point blanks, you might have to get very close to an enemy for it to count. Build your gun for speed, run right up to the enemy, and shoot. I would also put SMGs as a 1 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. I'm going to group both the LMGs and tactical rifles together, because they're both similar in difficulty and the challenges on both are exactly the same as the assault rifles. The tips I would give you for these weapons are to figure out the weapon's strengths and use them for your advantage when getting kills. These weapons are a 2 out of 5, just because they take a little bit of a learning curve to get the hang of. Next up, shotguns. Something that I would recommend for completing these weapons would be to play hardcore. In this game mode, you have less health than traditional modes. Shotguns are very powerful in this mode, so this is where I recommend you complete all your challenges. 2 out of 5 on the difficulty scale for these. Pistols, for the most part, are extremely easy, but they have a challenge that has proven to be quite difficult. For this challenge, you have to get 5 kills without dying 20 times. Again, I recommend hardcore and staying in a hot spot and waiting for your enemies to come to you. Play it safe and you should be able to get these done slowly but surely. I would rate the pistols a 3 out of 5. Next up, getting knife kills. The combat knife will take a long time to complete. Why it takes so long, I don't really know. What I do know is that you'll want to use smoke grenades in your loadout when using this weapon. You have to get kills on enemies when they are in smoke, and this challenge is made a lot easier if you're constantly working on it. 3 out of 5 on the difficulty for the knife. Sniper rifles are a harder category than most, just because it's very far from a traditional rifle that you might be used to. Tips for this class of weapon would be to equip the attachment that boosts your aim down sight time, and to keep going whenever you're getting brutally destroyed in a game. Eventually, you'll learn how to compete with a sniper and get your camos done. 4 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. Lastly, I'll group the launchers and grenade launcher together because they will be the hardest part of this entire process. Tips for these would be to go into hardcore, combined arms, which is another game mode, and to watch other people's videos on how to specifically do these weapons. I will tell you, the process of completing the launchers is not fun, but it is 100% worth it. The grenade launcher and launchers are going to be a 5 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. Some other tips that go for every gun in the game are to level the weapons up as fast as possible, work on the hardest weapons as soon as possible, and take breaks when you need to. You're definitely going to rage at some point, so try not to break your controller. The camo grind isn't the easiest thing in the world, but I hope this video makes it a little bit easier to complete. In no time, you'll have Dark Matter Ultra and a ridiculous amount of time played in the game.
Bruh.
If this video helped you at all, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more gaming content in the future. See you guys in the next one.